Let them speak. Review Hour 10. Please repeat. All he wants to do is sleep. All they plan to do is travel. She might as well take it to him. He may like to do it. They couldn't help laughing at him. There was nothing he could do but sell it. There isn't anything she can do but be patient. Did he happen to find out? He happened to find out. There was no point telling her that. There's no use going back to see him. There wasn't anything she could do but forgive him. There was no sense explaining it to him. There isn't anything she can read but that. He may as well try to do it. All he needs to do is pay him back. They might have to return it tonight. You may as well drink it. Did they happen to see you there? They happened to see me there. You might as well use it. She couldn't help believing him. All they're thinking of doing is swimming there. Didn't she happen to like him? She didn't happen to like him. She might as well give him the money. Who did he happen to meet there? He happened to meet his friends there. There was no use cleaning it. They couldn't help throwing it away. Did she happen to work with him? She happened to work with him. He might like to do that. They may as well go back early. You might as well take a nap now. There's no point trying to explain it. Didn't she happen to surprise him? She didn't happen to surprise him. They may not complete it today. She may as well teach them. There is no point complaining. They may as well not criticize him. Is there any point going there? There isn't any point going there. Was there any sense meeting her? There wasn't any sense meeting her. Did they happen to leave it at home? They happened to leave it at home. All she keeps doing is working. All they tend to do is complain. All I saw her doing was working. All she heard him talk about is his mother. Did she happen to move it? She happened to move it. Didn't they happen to arrive early? They didn't happen to arrive early. She couldn't help driving there. He couldn't help but take a bus there. They couldn't help liking her. All he does is eat candy. All they're interested in eating is candy. Is there any use talking to her? There isn't any use talking to her. There was nothing I could do but pay it. Did she happen to fix it? She happened to fix it. They may as well believe her. You may as well let her know now. Does she happen to like him? She happens to like him. All he can do is speak English. They may break it. You might as well begin to study now. Did she happen to make a mistake? She happened to make a mistake. They may find it. She might as well email him. There was no point traveling there. All they feel like doing is sleeping. They might as well lend them the money. He may borrow money from him. Is there any point giving him the money? There is no point giving him the money. There was no sense letting them know. All he has been doing is working. Is there any point fixing it? There isn't any point fixing it. Is there any sense in listening to him? There isn't any sense in listening to him. She might as well go to church now. You might as well finish doing it. Did he happen to start doing it? He happened to start doing it. They may as well go back. All he lets me do is sit there. He may sell it. There is no use saying that to him. They couldn't help listening to her. Is there any point doing that? There isn't any point doing that. He might not want to meet her. He may as well go to meet her. There wasn't anything I could do but wash it. Wasn't there any sense going there? There wasn't any sense going there. They couldn't help being upset. You might as well tell her now. There will be no point walking there. He couldn't help but say thank you. All he keeps doing is complaining. All I heard her doing was talking about him. They may not be able to help you do it. All he does is make them study English. Where did they happen to take a vacation? They happened to take a vacation in Tehran. All he talks about is their house. She may as well go to cut her hair now. Is there any use letting them know now? There isn't any use letting them know now. They couldn't help but decide to do it. She may not feel like eating it. He might not finish eating that. All they did was dance there. I couldn't help but lend him the money. There is no point working for him. Who happened to drop by? My friend happened to drop by. What did she happen to make? She happened to make pancakes. Is there any use writing to him now? There isn't any use writing to him now. They may not agree with you. He might not believe her. All he's been doing is relaxing. All I had to do is study. Is there any use keeping it? There isn't any use keeping it. What did he happen to buy there? He happened to buy fish there. They may as well make up. She might not need to get it. All he's interested in eating is donuts. You may as well give it to him. She might not like to do that. She couldn't help contacting him. All they got to do was talk. He may as well continue working. Who happened to see him doing that? She happened to see him doing that. I couldn't help thinking about it. You may as well go to talk with her. Is there any use changing it now? There isn't any use changing it now. All they could do was listen to her. She couldn't help worrying about him. There was nothing she could do but try it on. There was nothing I could do but keep exercising. What did she happen to find there? She happened to find his money there. She might not need to take it there. He may be trying to contact you. Was there any point bringing it to him? There wasn't any point bringing it to him. Is there any point looking for it now? There isn't any point looking for it now. There was no use reading that. She couldn't help but be mad. All they tend to do is talk about her. He might not pay her. She may as well take his money. All I think about is marrying her. There was no use trying to make it. You may as well tell her the truth. All she does is lie to me. All she plans to make is dessert. Is there any point yelling at them? There isn't any point yelling at them. Who happened to call you last night? My dad happened to call me last night. They couldn't help walking there. She might not like to talk to you. You may as well give it to the kids now. All they keep talking about is that movie. She couldn't help but fall in love with him. You may as well not get a cat. Where did he happen to get it? He happened to get it at the school. All he can do is play baseball. Is there any use memorizing it? There isn't any use memorizing it. They couldn't help smiling at the kids. Is there any point in trying to apologize to him? There isn't any point in trying to apologize to him. Who happened to contact you last night? My brother happened to contact me last night. She might not look forward to that. Is there any use leaving early? There isn't any use leaving early. All he asked me to do was eat that. She couldn't help but give it back to him.